What is going on, guys? Another little Galaxie video. Why not, eh? Need to catch up. Haven't really put anything up regarding the car, but we took the car into the shop at Mike's Engines and had to get a few things done to it in at the shop, which I couldn't do here because I've got bugger all room because my house is a building site. And yeah, so we took it in, didn't film anything because I just had to get it in there, get it done and get it back out because the guys are tapped out in there and they need the space. But we stiffened up the lower control arms, so when we put the coilovers in last time, we just bolted to those factory, the two holes where the factory shock mounts were. So I stiffened those up. We put a 6mm plate in the whole diameter of the where the original seat spring seat was. So we put a 6mm plate, that whole diameter in there, welded it in, and it's solid as it's more than enough. What else did we do? Had the engineer cert guy come and look at the car, so tick it all off. Got that done. A couple of issues we had to tidy up there. Did a bit of painting and rust prevention underneath, just surface rust stuff. Yeah, also put a drive shaft loop in, so that's required for cert. Yeah, I'll just chuck you under the car and see if you can I can show you the plates we put on our lower control arms. I don't know if you can see that there. I need to jack it up, give you guys a decent look. Can you see that? Oh, you can see the plate there, and then you can see underneath, drilled a hole through the plate so the coilover can sit through. It's all welded on the top and then on the bottom, so you can see it. But yeah, man, awesome coilover install, easy really. The top's just top of the spring seats, as in my last video, seats in the factory spring position. So yeah, we'll get the car up and try and have a better look at it. But we also got the power steering hooked up, so that's all good. I rebuilt the power steering rack a couple of years ago, and I was a bit nervous that if it was all good, but she's got no leaks, and that electric power steering is, man, it is way better than the factory stuff. Turn it with one finger. So we'll get on to fitting the start fitting the interior and tidying everything up. She's a bit of a mess, but steering wheel, interior, and then we'll go on from there. Got some dynamat to chuck down, carpet, all that stuff. Old interior, seats and stuff going in because the old there's no budget for new interior yet. So, oh, and don't judge me for the shirt I'm wearing, but I sort of like Chevys as well. So, all right, let's get into it, eh? Yeah, it's got to sort out all this junk in the boot. I have Brunox all in here and cleaned it, wire wheeled it a couple of years ago, but I'll give it a good clean out and then put another coat on, I think. Maybe even put some black down on it. Alright, so gave the old beast a vacuum out. Still needs a bit of a wipe, but the boot, well, the trunk needs a bit of a wipe down up there, but I've just resprayed some Brunox on this bit here. But yeah, pretty solid floor. I'm just redoing the bit of wiring for the interior lights. So on the sail panels. It's the old one. The old Mises. Had a munch on that, so that's the plan. Run a wire up through here, hook onto that one, and probably run another wire off that along the back there and up to that one over there. Honestly, I feel like I've cleaned this car out so many times. Look in there. More evidence of fucking rats and mice and whatever else. It's the never-ending story. Jesus. Oh, look at that. And they chew the frickin' wire off to nothing. That's awesome. Assholes. Holy shit. Get in there. Skeletons maybe. Well, I got that one in. I just ran a wire up to the back and then ran another one from there, a feed back down up under the parcel tray, right along underneath here and back up to that side. So I'll just hook that side up. My little dodgy connector. And I really hope I got all this trim that's on there, and nothing that side. I just pulled a whole bunch of stuff out of the boot. I think it's all there. All speaker up under there. Off that goes. Right, moment of truth. Check the battery and see if these will go. Oh shit. Right. Oh yeah, boy. Both of them. Outstanding. Pumped. It's a small win, but man, it's good when something actually works. Right, just cross that off the list. Pink Bat's garage. I'll get some lining on the wall one day. Did I not even write it? White interior lights. Bam. Right, now I can get the sail panels on. But these little light bezels are average. I don't know how much light that bloody lens is going to let that through, but man, these are toast. Oh well, clean them up. They'll have to do for now. As I said, their old interior is going back in it, so I'll just have to tidy it up the best I can. Look, the seats are buggered. But yeah, the old budget's not there for the interior, unfortunately, yet. Maybe next winter. So I had these sail panels done when I had the headlining done, and he made some. The guy remade the sun visors, and I've just been bloody lugging them around. Had them done ages ago, but they're not. It's like it needs to be re-glued. It's all good. Sides in. Alright, I just got that trim on. That looks sweet. Man, this thing is coming together. So stoked. I'm struggling to find all these blooming screws though. I might be a few short, but let's see how it goes. Right, I'll do this side now. Right, so I found all the internal trim for the rear glass and it's all red. So that's going to go on red for now. Because time is not on my side. I don't even know how this goes, but something like that. Alright, working my way around. Got the bottom bit on, running on the bottom, flipping this other side in. Get in there, boy. In there for that. Alright, trim around the rear screen is on. I've run out of these the screws, so I have to get a bunch more. Yeah, but that's looking heaps better. Trim, sail cards, sail panels, interior lights. Not working very good because those lenses. Alright, we're back at it on the donk, the old donk. So, steering wheel, factory steering wheel. That, I actually quite like it. When I test drove the car, it was, yeah, I quite like the feel of these, but she's pretty beat up. It's just all cracked and stuff. But actually the electric power steering and the car is wicked. It works so much, like one finger on this wheel to turn the steering was bloody awesome. So yeah, I got a Grant wheel. Now this is the Boss kit I got. Part number is a 4286. Oh, this here, that's off the factory wheel. That's the indicator stopper thing. So after you turn it, flicks the indicator off. So going by my reading, I can use that to set up on the new wheel. So obviously that was just clamped around there, and I've just pulled it off with some multi grips. And if we whip this off, also the horn, on mine there's a little horn, a spring with a connector on it on the end, which obviously touches to make the horn go. I think it's that worn out ring around there maybe, but there's one in the steering wheel as well.
So the one on the actual steering column is buggered. It's just the spring, the whole end's fallen off. But there's the same one in here. I can get it out. So there's one on the wheel also. That little thing there. So there's one of those. Right. Torchlight. So in here is the same sort of thing. One of these goes in here as well. So my one was broken, and I just realized there was one on the steering wheel, which I'm not going to need. So that actually fits in there. Push that in, it's on a spring. Sweet, that sorts that. Had to get a new one of these because that was buggered. But there's, if you're ordering those, there's a couple of different ones. So just take note of this. It's got a flat bit there. There's another one with like a V shaped, which I got first and didn't fit. So I don't need any of that. We need this and this here. If you don't have one of these, or you can't use one of these, in the kit there's 2 pins like that, metal pins, and they just go into those holes there, and that'll act as your signal turn off thingamajigger. Wow. Oh, look at that, it worked. Just making do with the little amount of tools that I've got, eh? Don't judge me. It's actually pretty good where it is. Then we should be able to get that. Slide that on. Slide that on. Wire out through the hole. And then steering wheel, and then that piece goes on that way. Spring. And then the center section of for the horn. Right, steering wheel. It ain't the flash one, but she'll do. Budget cuts, mate. Budget cuts, team. Spent too much money on coilovers. That's it. Pretty basic. Yeah, she'll do. Ain't no leather, but that's the old factory one. Alright, got those bolts. So got these 3 here tightened up. They go right down to the end of the thread, but it's not tight. Obviously this thing here still moves around. It's part of the horn mechanism. Do it. Alright, used a little bit of tape through the coil of the spring just onto the nut to hold that in place. I'll try and line these up onto here. Oh, there you go. Pushed it on. About 1/4 of an inch, 5mm of a turn. And she's good. And I haven't got a horn because I've got no horns under the bonnet yet. They're in a box somewhere, gotta find them. Alright, there you go. Grant steering wheel installation 101, 64 Galaxie. That's not bad. Not bad for the old low end steering wheel. Right, hopefully this video's helped someone. Yeah, see you on the next one.